Brother Man is in the building. Go ahead and pull up your chair. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are and what you're bringing to the table.
Okay. Well, my name is MARTEZ Gurley, Islam to the Moors, and my company is IE Global. I made the IE Sports. That's my old company. We specialize in sports apparel and textiles, but now we've expanded the brand. IE is essentially for import-export. So we're a global brand. We do heavily with West Africa, the Caribbean, the entire U.S., and we provide opportunities. Basically, we're a company for second chances, those who've been underserved or forgotten, those who everybody threw to the side. But I done found a lane, and it's wide open. I'm really talking to the guys and the girls who used to get money. We can get plenty of money. There's plenty of ways to get it. We just got to change the product, right? It's all supply and demand.
Yeah.
You find a good supplier, you treat your customers right, and collaborate. We can leverage our relationships. And so the whole purpose of coming up here is to open a dialogue with the 757 and the 804 to address those needs. Like with PHP, that's the nonprofit side of things. People helping people. And like if we help each other, then we can come together and do more. And so on the box of gloves, it'll tell you that we're giving two hands for a reason. One hand to help ourselves, and the other hand to help those in need. We help other people, right? Yeah. And so, this is gonna be a long-term relationship. But back to the business side of things, right? That's what I love to do. Like I get money, right? And so, like Vic was telling you, we met in the feds. I caught a weed beef back in 2004, and they set me down for a little bit. And at that time, I was married to the game. It was like doing the bid it was part of the game.
Yeah.
I knew things, I knew business. I always had a good work career, but I was in love with the hustle. And that's another thing. That's an addiction. Getting money is an addiction, more so than using.
Yeah.
Right. And we're gonna deal with that as well. But that was big bro when I was in. I was in my late 20s, early 30s. Just got caught with a bunch of smoke. I missed my child being born. It was a rough time. He was my barber, my workout partner. He a little old now, but back then he was the strongest. He was the strongest on the compound.
He just dropped a man. Yeah, he old now.
He old now, right?
He ain't lifting no weights.
But back then he was like that, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I told him one day, I said, yo, I'm in the 200 club. I live 225, right? He says, no such thing as a 200 club. I was like, oh, he said, get your weight up, young. I was like, oh my God. So anyway.
3 or better.
Yeah, 3 or better. So I got the 315. I felt like I was something, right?
Okay.
But yeah, we used to build. And he's real in touch with his spiritual side and his emotional side. Like, he go hard, but he knows how to express himself, right? And he got me on that to the point where it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to, ain't never be soft, but it's okay to be in tune with that, right? And so we got the journaling. And so he was letting me know about his vision, because he's been a barber for like 30-something years. And like, on his business views and his ambition, he let me know that I had what it took, right? And we clicked, man. We walked the yard. He got my bench up. I was 170. My bench was 365. I was the strongest vegetarian in the BOP.
Yeah. Strongest what?
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Yeah, no flesh. You know what I mean? In the BOP, he got me like that.
You better than me.
Yeah. But and so fast forward.
Yeah.
It's 2022 and we connected thoughts. I live in Chesapeake now. He out Portsmouth. And I'm from Newport News though.
Bad news.
Yeah, from the city. We trying to bring some good news back to the town.
Hey, look, nothing wrong with that.
So uptown work lawns, so it's like we trying to get it together. And like the same ills we got down there, same ills up here in Baltimore, Philly, Houston, Cali, Chicago. Like we all going through the same stuff, man. Like it's just time for some good vibes.
So definitely. So starting this the project and being expanding globally, like have you ran into any obstacles, like as far as you being incarcerated when you're out here trying to promote to the community? Because some people, like you said, the ones that they've forgotten or left behind, some people, they still frown upon people that have been incarcerated. They don't want to give people that second chance to do better.
No, absolutely not. Because the wild part of the story is before I went in, I was already in business, right?
Yeah.
And so it was a blow. When I came home, like to start over and everything. But the truth about it, man, it's like the only obstacles are what we put on ourselves. Because in the game, you just tune into that channel. Like if you sell smoke or whatever it is that you sell, you're gonna be locked into the people who buy what you sell. You know what I mean? If you sell cars, you're not running across a whole lot of people who sell motorcycle parts. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna, you focus on car sales. And so in the import-export trade, you know, I sell sports apparel and, you know, human hair extensions and jute bags and gloves and all sorts of things. So I look for those opportunities. I don't really focus on distractions and things that won't work. If you look at what doesn't work, you'll find what doesn't work.
The naysayers give us gas. That's all that does.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Gas to go.
Yeah.
Gas to go and just master gas and keep doing it. So as far as opportunities go, it's all mindset. It's all mindset, and I know what we can do because I know what I've done just playing around. You know, just BSing around, having conversations, and things click together. And so now it's a focused effort. I'm sober. You know, my mind is clear. It works. I used to burn and drink and party. You know, so but now that I don't focus on those things. I just focus on success. Long answer. I haven't found any obstacles because people understand. You know, when people have an honest conversation, they're not too far away from somebody that's in prison. They got a cousin, an uncle, you know, a friend of a friend who's been through a situation. And we know the system, you know, we don't really got to get into
Tell me
that.
about my redemption speech.
Then you have a section.
But listen,
Hold on, PhD. You had your time.
No, you gotta come back. But nah, about what you did yesterday?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, yeah, because he used to have like a thing with like speaking in front of crowds.
Yeah, okay.
But yesterday we was in the church. Man, he put it down.
He got up there and did his
He got
thing.
down to this thing and kept it a buck, and we get more invites. So that was a good look for PHP. You know, on
Well,
on
congratulations, sir. You should have said that in the beginning.
I mean, I was nervous then.
You nervous? I don't need to be nervous.
Yeah, he definitely did good. I was proud of him, man.
So, and I know you said it's a lot of violence and things going on right now in all areas.
Yeah.
And I guess the question I want to pose to you, do you feel like when you're out there working with the community and trying to build these relationships, is it more so a balance between the youth and older people, or is it you see more like the youth that need the attention to guide us like to the right way to bridge the gap and stop the violence that's going on?
I think it's two hands. You know, of course, we want to reach the youth, but we have to reach the older ones too. Because I'm 46, right? And so to a lot of the youngins, I'm grandpa, right?
Yeah.
So the guys that's in their 30s, they're the old heads to the guys that's 17, 18, 20. And so really, it's a culture thing right now, where you know criminality and heartlessness and all those things of the lower self are being glamorized. Like everything that's wrong is basically right.
Yeah.
And so we have to really change the message. Anyway, yeah, it's the thing where we can't miss anybody.
Yeah.
Because a person that's 35 could have a child that's 17 or 18 years old. A lot of times they do. And a lot of times, it's a lot of talent out there too. Because I talk to a lot of youth, right? And it's our responsibility, our duty to reach out to the youth. And when I talk to them, they really just want to be listened to. And so I listen to what they really going through. And like they got a parent that's locked up, somebody that's on drugs, somebody that's still chasing. You know, everybody wants to be rich and it's overrated.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's just a lot of conversations. And so with communication, it has to be a listener, it has to be a speaker. And a lot of times I found myself raising my oldest son is I'm always telling him what I wanted from him. And my expectations, but times change. And they have expectations too, right? And so
You gotta listen.
You gotta listen. You know, we got two ears and one mouth for a reason. You know what I mean? We gotta listen twice as much as we speak. So and with those conversations, man, we can grow. But it has to be a way where we can get around those barriers because we all the same. They just young.
Right.
You know, and they get young, have access to the internet. Imagine if we was online. Woo, man.
I tell everybody around, like, man, if I had TikTok,
It was a wrap.
I'd have been gone.
Man, I had Will Chamberlain numbers, man. I didn't have babies on babies.
Oh man. But no, you're
back in the day.
Yeah, you're definitely
was
right because kids, like you said, they need to be listened to. But at this young age, they're like sponges. They want to soak up everything, and like you said, they glamorize. Like, you know, we're not gonna say it's all music, but a lot of the music is just like you gotta be in a gang, you gotta tote the gun, you gotta have 15 people behind you, and you gotta go hard for the team and stuff like that. But like you said, they're not getting told the realization of what happens when you get caught.
Right.
You know what I mean? What happens when you get caught and your boys leave you. You know what I mean?
And tell on you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Then there's no more gang. It's just you. by yourself. So
Right.
I definitely feel where you're coming from.
Those holidays when you're all alone and mail call. We was talking about the mail call the other day. They call everybody's name except yours, and visitation days.
Drive by.
Yeah.
Drive by. Yeah.
Right. The mailman drive right by.
Nothing for you.
Right. Right. We used to swap each other mail out. Let me read yours, man. What's going on? Yeah, that's crazy.
But you're right. I mean, that's what they need to hear. Like things like that is exactly what they need to hear, and makes them think twice before they decide to take that ride or go, ride out with the boys to go do whatever they got to do. It just makes you second guess. Like, wait a minute, are they gonna send me mail if we get caught, or are they gonna come see me, or
put money on my book?
Exactly.
Go see my family. The consequences. So a lot of times we talk about the conditions. A lot of us may have come from certain areas. Those are conditions, right? So then we have like certain thoughts. That's the cognition. So we have certain ideas, certain thoughts. Then we have choices to make, because not everybody from the hood sells drugs or bangs out.
Yeah.
Some people from the hood make good decisions. So those are choices. But then we have to also talk about consequences. And not all consequences are negative, but every cause has an effect. If you do this could possibly happen to you. And so that's a part of the transition. We have to have those conversations like, these are the results. This is what can happen. You could be here, you could be dead. And it's not like, they go out there, ride one night, shoot somebody, and it's over with. You got grieving mothers, grieving fathers, you affected the community. Now you got to go to prison. Like, it's a ripple effect from the choices that we make. And like, all that's part of the program. And that's the conversations that we got to have with each other, with the youth, and with the next generation coming behind them. Those 7, 8, 9-year-olds that's coming up, seeing all of this unfold.
Exactly.
Right.
So last thing before we wrap it up, I definitely want you to reiterate what you said and tell people where they can find you, how they could get in contact with you, and what's your next big event coming up that you want to see the community come out to and support and kind of get to know you guys better.
All right, well, PHP, right now, our focus is on the homeless and that ministry. And so every other Monday and Friday, we're down in the 7 cities and we do cuts. So we're really trying to put something together. So all the community leaders that's up here would like to collaborate, do something together. We're really just getting started for real. Like, this is like the stretch before the warm up. Before the practice, early in the game.
Well, you definitely the Dinnerplate wants to get in the game. You know what I mean?
That's why we're here.
Come out there and come out there and do some live broadcasting.
Yeah.
Get the word out, definitely.
Yeah, see, like, as far as business goes, I'm behind the scenes. I'm an import-export guy. So I'm all the way behind the scenes as far as products. So people out there with businesses, you sell hair, you sell whatever the product might be, we can source that for you. Everything is custom. It's called OEM. We brand everything. So I got a line of leather bags coming out. We got the hair. We got custom apparel, team sports, whatever. We got that.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop, man. And so we'll be back. We'll be back to finish it up.
Absolutely.
Definitely, man. Like I said,
we got a spot at the table.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's
y'all got the mobile barbershop, leather bags. Shy needs some hair. I mean,
we got them. The suction top.
Shy needs some hair.
I hate you.
Oh my goodness. I love your edges. Stop playing. But we appreciate y'all coming up here. Definitely, we appreciate you bringing the van up here and checking it out. It's definitely dope.
Hold on one second. You all wanted to give your phone number, right? You wanted to give your
757-776-3172, the mobile web. You know,
say it
one more time.
757-776-3172, the mobile way. If you're in the area, you need a haircut, call that number, 757-776-3172. I'll pull right up.
All right.
You hear that, the mobile way. So do not be walking around here with your beards not connected.
What's your Instagram? How they contact you?
I'm just getting on Instagram. Right?
On Facebook, whatever. Email, phone number, whatever you're trying to get up.
Plug. I'm low key. I'm the plug, so you're not really supposed to know me, right?
Never mind.
No, I'm gonna give it out though. I'm gonna give it out. It's Martez, MARTEZ, Gurley L, GURLEYEL. That's my Facebook. On Instagram, superb SUPERB.more MOOR. And my other Instagram for business is IE.global. IE.GLOBAL.
Okay.
He got all the accounts
reach out to them. Reach out to them to collaborate.
Definitely. Man, you guys.
They're looking for barbers and everything.
You guys definitely have a home up here, and we definitely want to collab and work on some stuff in the future because what y'all doing is great. And like you said, you got a spot here at the table. When we come back, we're going to get into the Shy Report. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
That's
but
right.
until then, cool
That's
mix. Take me out.
All right.
Man, that was beautiful.
Hey, look, pull up every Monday at 7 p.m. with Shy Love, B-Sounds, Jamaican Lion, and the albino assassin Cool Mix J. It's the Dinnerplate, yeah, the radio show. And we bring everything to the table. Right here on 101.1 The Fam on Apple Music.